Poor Julia is coming into this matchup aware of what she doesn't know, Booker. Been in combination by Perez.
Oh, wait a minute.
Back.
Wait a minute.
Shoulders down, nice counter. Now it's Julia in control. Looking for a submission. And Roxanne Perez right now trying to wiggle her way free. Almost in a pinning predicament.
And notice how unbothered Julia
Cover,
was.
shoulders down.
Julia knows that she's a submission master. She doesn't have to rush into anything. A good jiu-jitsu player will wait for your opponent to make a mistake.
You know what? I give Julia big props.
And right now, Perez looking to fly. Perez, high risk.
Oh, yes, man.
The champion here to prove a point, much like Trick Williams wants to do later on tonight in a triple threat match. Julia back into the ring. Perez right now starting to climb. NXT Universe starting to rise. Bear comes back into the challenger.
Big momentum shift for a second there, but right now, Julia just got the momentum back in her way. She's going to be able to pull this big move off the top rope.
Off the top, double under.
Oh, yes.
Flex.
Wow.
You said it earlier, Corey. They're going to have to pull out all the stops, and that is exactly what Julia is doing, but she's right now favoring the arm just slightly, turning around, hoisting up Perez. Wow! Michinoku-esque.
Whoa.
Cover for the title.
Whoa.
This indeed is awesome. This is how we're kicking off New Year's Eve on Northern Lights. Bombers wait for the cross. Perez right now has got Julia cinched, center of the ring.
Do your job, ref. Have the wherewithal. They understand you can know how. Stop it, man.
Julia
Stop it down.
She's showing no signs, quick of weakness. She's fighting. She's showing you the heart of a champion. But Perez showing you the brains of a champion. Turning right around, looking for some pop rocks. Countered by the challenger. Charging right in. Big drop kick. Julia all the way out here in front of us. Foot on the gas and the pop.
Yes.
And just like Chicago. No!
What the hell?
Julia kicked out, but look at Roxanne Fujiwara armbar. The armbar's locked in. I think Cora Jade just got tossed by the official. But now Julia's in danger. Shifted the weight, shoulders down. Near fall, had to relinquish the hold. Right now, Perez couldn't get back up. Arrivederci knee. Under the jaw, Julia in control. Can she power through? Second time, Northern Lights bomb. Cover by Julia.